Modern car is changing radically as demand for safer, cheaper and greener transport continues to rise. The big manufacturers are pouring billions into research and development to be the first to design the car of tomorrow today. And as David Eccleston reports, the future of motoring is hitting the roads already.
The race is on to build a car smarter, greener, cheaper, and the competition is fierce. A car that brakes itself, a car that runs on garbage, uses a PowerPoint, and one that drives itself.
Is it possible?
Yes.
But the technology is what's going to keep the world going when oil runs out.
Behind the wheel of the most advanced car engine in the world. It makes the hybrid battery car of today look prehistoric, dubbed fuel cell technology.
Fuel cells are really simple. You put hydrogen and oxygen together inside this engine, you get electricity, and that's what you use to drive the car.
Fuel cells were used to propel Apollo 11 and Neil Armstrong to the moon more than 40 years ago.
It's one small step for man.
Today, the same technology is helping Hyundai take one giant leap forward in the automotive industry. Fuel cell technology is so clean it only produces two things: electricity to power the vehicle and water that's so pure you can drink it.
Hydrogen is very clean and it is the lightest element in the universe, so it is very abundant.
Pyongi Jian is the manager of the fuel cell technology at Hyundai Research and Development Center in Korea. The Hyundai fuel cell will start rolling out by 2015, mass production by 2018.
Battery cars are never going to be the answer, but in the future, when energy runs out, when our children are adults, hydrogen is what's going to get us from A to B.
There's just no noise.
I know, it's almost like a really upmarket kind of golf cart.
Because hydrogen is made from water, it will never run out. Today Tonight motoring expert John Cadogan consults to Hyundai and says hydrogen cars will run on the smell of an oily rag, the equivalent of around 13 cents a litre.
Well, part of the attraction about battery-operated cars, and you plug it in at home and forget about it. Here you still have to go to a petrol station.
Yeah, but with a battery-powered car, you've got to charge it up for 8 hours before you can go again. Here, just like petrol, 3 minutes and the job's done.
Wait a minute, what are you doing, Doc?
I need fuel.
25 years after the movie, turning junk into fuel is reality. This much rubbish will run this car for a year.
Typically a vehicle.
Holden's Richard Marshall is in charge of making our waste into a wanted commodity.
Well, the great thing about this process is we can use pretty much any waste material. So we can use chip wrappers, we can use the scraps off your plates, we can use forestry waste, and we could even use nappies.
You'll need about a ute full of rubbish to run an average-sized tank. While it's much cheaper to run, you'll use 25% more.
So the actual foot pedal will take over?
Yes, that's it. That's simply how it works.
Jonas Tussell is in charge of accident avoidance at Volvo headquarters in Sweden. It's taken 10 years and 50 engineers to develop the breakthrough technology, pedestrian detection.
You have two sensors looking out what's in front of the car.
The radar and sensors isolate human movement up to 150 metres away. If the driver fails to take control, the car will. And that leads us to the car that allows you to do this and this and this on your way to work.
It is possible when we utilize a combination of sensors that measure the distance.
Codename Road Train. And just like the name suggests, you join at the end of the queue, then take your foot off the pedal. It's the car that drives itself. So take your pick. The futuristic cars are almost here. The toughest decision you'll have to make is which one to buy.
Amazing stuff, isn't it? Anything is possible with technology around. That was David Eccleston there.